Another thing that we're talking about a lot lately, bro, and this is a big part of the content I've been making, is that guys cannot be by themselves anymore. I don't know if you have a big group of men that you're a part of or anything, but you got to start being like, there's so many men today that are going to fall short because they don't have a strong group of men to push them. So you need to be one of those guys that's part of another strong group of men that are pushing each other. Always make sure that you're doing that right now, because that's the only way you're going to end up above all the other guys over the next decade. Because think about how many guys are trying way harder to like make it to the next level. You got to be up there with them, or else you're going to fall short, and you don't want to be like those 30% of guys that are suffering right now, you know? Um,
I got one.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, for y'all, what would you say is probably the most challenging thing about the current dating market for you?
Okay. Well, I definitely know in my past I was seeking the wrong people, so I can't blame them for it. I blame myself for it. But now, honestly, loyalty.
Loyalty.
On your
Loyalty.
behalf or others?
No, not on mine, on others.
You want them to
No.
be loyal?
Nah, honestly, hell yeah. Like, I
Yeah.
will be loyal as fuck to the right person. But I don't feel like that. I feel like that's definitely something hard nowadays. Just people out here playing games, don't take shit seriously. And I honestly want a good establishment in my future. I want a good family household. I want to have, loving family to my future kids and stuff. So loyalty will be a strong,
It's the biggest one of the biggest things.
to me, yeah, because once you lose my loyalty, then we're done. And
Did we do the part-time pimp, full-time simp thing on your episode when you were on last time?
no,
No, we didn't.
did we?
I don't know if you remember. Like,
No.
it's what would you prefer, like the guy who's a part-time pimp or the full-time simp? Like, if you had to choose between a guy that was constantly simping for girls, like constantly like paying for their stuff, sending them messages, send them $10 when they ask for it, or like the guy who's a part-time pimp, like he goes on a business trip once a year and he happens to smash a girl. You never know about it or anything.
Fuck,
He used the
that's
condom.
a hard one.
Yeah, like, or do you want the guy who's just constant? Because you know how there's those guys that just they cannot stop liking the girls' pictures, like they can't stop trying to like get pussy, even though they have an awesome girlfriend. Like
That's fucking
they can't
disgusting.
stop
People
trying.
like that are in my DMs, and
Yeah.
I was like, "What are you doing?"
I just know a lot of girls that end up with those type of guys, and it's just like, why did you even give that guy a chance when he's liking girls' pictures?
Do they
all day
even
long?
know though?
Huh?
Like,
Well, yeah,
I hope they know.
Well, I mean, they discover it sooner or later because they see that he's liking pictures or something. They're like, why are you doing this?
But you know what? I've had that type of shit happen to me, and then like I've done it once, and after that I was like, man, never again, because girls are also stupid. Like the girl will come for you before they come for the guy. Their own guy doing that when I didn't even entertain shit. I was just letting her know because I mean I would want somebody to tell me too.
Yeah.
And then she comes at me and I'm like, oh, now I'm not gonna say shit because
Yeah.
now I'm here fucking looking like you're coming at me for some stupid shit, but you're real
Now
dumb.
you got beef for no reason.
But I will give you.
Nah, I mean I'm gonna let that shit be. I have no
I'm talking
beef.
about her. She has.
Oh yeah, she has beef with herself because I'm peace. I'm at
Yeah,
peace.
and I can give you some really good advice when it
Go
comes
ahead.
to that though. Just realize, you're saying like these guys want to like have their cake, eat it too, like get multiple girls and stuff like that. The thing is, there's very few guys that are doing that. Very few. I want to say only the top 10% guys are actually like sleeping around and getting multiple girls and stuff. So there's 90% of guys out here that are exactly what you're looking for. The problem is
Me.
those guys aren't that attractive usually. They're not that cool. They ain't got the riz as we were talking about earlier,
There
you know?
is.
And like so either you have to decide to settle for the 90% of guys that aren't as cool, they ain't got the riz, or you take the guy with the 10%, that you're attracted to and that you really like, that you have genuine burning desire for, and accept that you're gonna have to share that man, and there's but like that's the thing though. I want you to always remember though, there's a surplus of what you're looking for. There's millions of them. Now, are they some beta fucking cuck losers? Probably, but there's tons of guys that will be so loyal to you, like the most loyal man you've ever had in your life. But
Until
he's
then.
5'8" or something, But yeah. So what about you though? What's the biggest thing that bothers you about the dating marketplace, man?
Intentionality. People just aren't truthful about what their true intentions are. And that has been a big thing in any of my dating recently, is that I'm super intentional. Like, I let you know right off the bat that I'm looking to be married. I don't have any kids. I'm 26. I'm a very educated woman. My life is set up already. Like, I do very well for myself, And so I just want a partner that is equal or more on the inside and, in finance.
Yeah. But intention is everything.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you. That's the biggest issue is everybody's fucking lying and saying all types of stupid shit instead of just going with what they really feel, their real intention behind things. But no, I got no advice to give to you because I think that you're already on the right path with everything. You got everything going for you. The only thing is like, like the marriage thing, like waiting till marriage, just be careful because when you do that, you're, you might set yourself up for failure. I'm just being honest with you.
Well, no,
because the reason why is because like you'll wait all the way then and then it's just not what you expected it to be or something. Yeah,
I have
that's why I always
taken that into consideration.
That's why I always say wait until you can't anymore. Like if at 6 months you just fucking love that guy so much you can't fucking hold yourself back. Just give it to him, bro. Like, just give it to him. Like, you don't wait for the marriage that's 6 months later or a year later. Like, just fucking give it to him. Because obviously that means you have burning, genuine desire. That's all we talk about on this damn show. Burning, genuine desire. Because don't sit there and fucking torture a guy or ruin a guy because you're not really in love with him. And we always like to talk about love and stuff. Y'all don't really, in my opinion, women don't really love. Y'all don't have unconditional love. Y'all have unconditional love for pets and your kids, but you don't have unconditional love for your man.
Yeah, no. I don't believe women have unconditional love. I do believe that. But can a woman really, really love somebody? Yes, because I've loved couple people.
Oh yeah.
Really, for real, where I would really do anything and everything in my power to make sure that person is having a good day, that person is where they could be,
And I'm sure you admired them, right?
Yeah.
Like you saw them as like above you kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the biggest reason why. It's always goes back to admiration.
Yeah.
It has to be somebody who you admire.
No. But yeah, in dating these days, also, I know that a lot of girls want, someone who's fit and all this, but
6'4".
I've been through that out the door. Like obviously well, it's not obvious because I'm sitting down, but I'm a tall girl, and at first I'm like, he got to be 6 foot, blase. But I've dated plenty of men who was 6'5" and taller. All like that's literally been all the guys that I've ever dated.
But low quality.
Low quality. They were low quality.
No.
Not necessarily they weren't good people because inherently they would give you the shirt off their back.
Yeah.
But technically, could they afford to give you the shirt off their back? Hell no, they couldn't.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I feel
Could they
that.
afford to do that? Absolutely not. So it's probably best that they kept their shirt,
on.
But I had, I've done a lot of soul searching and I've done a lot of growth in myself. And that's another thing. People are not growing themselves first and then being intentional on what they seek. Because technically you can't seek an equal if you're not there.
Yes. Mentally. Even, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.